What if a nuclear power plant could fit inside a parking lot instead of sprawling across hundreds of acres? It sounds impossible. But right now, tech giants are betting billions of dollars that this exact idea works. These compact reactors are called Small Modular Reactors, or SMRs, and unlike massive traditional nuclear plants, they're designed to be factory-built, mass-produced, and shipped directly to their final location, rather than custom-built on-site. That factory-based approach matters enormously for cost. Traditional nuclear projects notoriously blow past budgets and deadlines. SMR developers hope mass production could slash costs by roughly 30 to 50% once manufacturing genuinely scales up. Here's what's driving this sudden nuclear renaissance. Artificial intelligence data centers are consuming electricity at staggering, unprecedented rates. And tech companies desperately need reliable, carbon-free power that doesn't depend entirely on weather, unlike solar or wind. Google struck a landmark deal with Kairos Power, aiming to secure 500 megawatts of nuclear power by 2035, specifically to feed their expanding AI infrastructure across the southeastern United States, a genuinely massive corporate commitment. Amazon moved just as aggressively, investing over $500 million alongside utility partner Energy Northwest, planning up to 4 SMR units in Washington state, while separately backing reactor developer X Energy through its Climate Pledge Fund. Combined, Big Tech's nuclear commitments now exceed 10 full gigawatts of planned new capacity, an almost unimaginable sum considering nuclear power was considered a dying industry in Western countries just 1 decade ago. Different companies are racing forward using genuinely different reactor technologies too. NuScale became the first company to achieve NRC design certification back in 2023, using their VOYGR design, producing 77 megawatts per individual module. Kairos Power takes a completely different technical approach, using pebble-style triso fuel combined with molten fluoride salt coolant instead of traditional water, a design choice offering enhanced passive safety features during potential emergency situations. Regulatory progress has genuinely accelerated too. Kairos already received construction permits for 2 test reactor facilities in Tennessee. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission expects to issue America's first commercial SMR construction permits sometime during 2026 itself. Government policy has shifted dramatically as well. The current administration set an ambitious target, quadrupling America's total nuclear capacity to 400 gigawatts by 2050, with small modular reactors specifically positioned as central to achieving that goal. Britain isn't sitting idle either, committing £2.5 billion specifically to accelerate SMR deployment, targeting the mid-2030s for their first working reactors, part of what officials are calling nuclear power's genuine golden age. But here's an important reality check. As of early 2026, no SMR has actually begun commercial operation anywhere in the Western world yet, though China's HTR-PM reactor already achieved commercial operation back in 2023. That gap matters. Previous SMR projects have failed before. NuScale's own Idaho project was canceled back in late 2023, a sobering reminder that ambitious nuclear timelines frequently slip, and genuine commercialization remains meaningfully harder than initial announcements suggest. Still, with approximately 100 different SMR designs currently in development worldwide and unprecedented corporate and government investment flowing simultaneously, this decade may finally determine whether compact nuclear power genuinely reaches mainstream reality. So here's a question worth sitting with. If AI's massive appetite for electricity is what finally revives nuclear power after decades of decline, What does that reveal about how quickly our energy priorities can genuinely shift? Would you want a small nuclear reactor built near your own city? Let me know in the comments below.